Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Mic'd Up Savages. I'm here today with Murph, and today we're talking about the new face of baseball, Fernando Tatis Jr. signing a 14-year, $340 million contract for the Padres. Before we get into that contract, the Padres have won the offseason, in my opinion. Easily have won the offseason.
Yeah, I think in the opinion of most, I think it'd be tough to argue any other team won the offseason. Even sure the Dodgers signed a Cy Young guy, but the Padres traded for 3 Cy Young guys.
And sure, the Mets got Lindor, but they got 3 Cy Young guys, and they extended the face of baseball. Now,
Yeah, he's locked up for the rest of his career. I don't know about any opt-outs or anything like that, but all I know is that this is a great contract for the Mets or Padres. Excuse me.
Padres. Yeah.
Stupid.
It's like we just talked about before. It's all backloaded at the end of his contract. He's going to be a Padre for life, and he's going to be one of the best players of all time if he continues to rake and continues to put on a show in San Diego.
I think his bat's there. He's a pure hitter. He's got the speed to steal bases. He could steal like 30 bags a year if he really wanted to, if he really put in the effort, the work. I think the only question mark is defense, right? I think his defense is good, but not great, and I think he wants to be a great defensive player as well. So, and that's something he's got to work on and improve. There's a lot of naysayers. I think because of his height, I think he's pretty tall for a shortstop.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people are does he have the athleticism, the reach, the speed, explosiveness at shortstop to really get that range? Right now, not so much, but that's something he could improve on. I think 23, 22?
23, yeah.
23 years old. He could definitely improve. There's plenty of shortstops in this league who haven't really hit their spike until 26, 27.
Yeah.
Right? So he could definitely improve defensively. There's no doubt about it. As long as he keeps those numbers, which he's more than capable of, he's going to be the face of baseball for the next few years.
He is, in my opinion, the most electrifying baseball player in the major leagues right now. He's a lot of fun to watch. He's a kid on the field, and he plays like a star. Every time he's out on the field, he's an impact player, and he messes with teams, and he's laughing in the dugout and on the field. He don't care. He's messing around, having fun, and he's still hitting 290-ish with a decent amount of home runs and RBIs.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see what he can do in a full 162.
Yeah.
He's making $2 million per month. If you're going to break down the full contract, $2 million a month, $45,000 per at bat, $16.5 thousand per inning, $2.8K per hour, and $47 per minute on the field.
Can I take one of those minutes, please?
Can I just have the 40? Can I have 2 at bats?
Yeah, I'll take an at bat. Just a at bat. I'm not that greedy. 1 at bat, and I'm good.
I'll take an at bat, and I'll get hit by a pitch in my head for $45K.
Yeah.
I'll take that, please.
I would even move the bat. I'll just keep it right here and just turn the shoulder if you want to hit me, or you just throw fastballs down the middle. I'm just hey, I'm happy to be here.
Yes, I will give you your free punch out. Just give me my $45,000, please.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Do you think Tatis is going to fill out into his star profile, continue to fill out into his star profile over his career?
Yeah, absolutely. He's 23 years old and he's lighting it up like this. People already call him the face of baseball, right? And I think he has definitely plenty of room to grow. Like I said, I think defensively is where he's focused on improving next. But yeah, the sky's the limit for this kid. He can be something special. He could be a Hall of Famer, no doubt. And I think the Padres did a hell of a job locking him up long term, really making sure they got the face of their franchise here in the building for the foreseeable future.
Are you upset that people are somewhat forgetting about Mike Trout in this face of baseball equation?
I honestly am, low key. I've been also watching some fantasy baseball drafts. Mike Trout's not off the board until 5 in most of these drafts, which is beyond me. That's insane. he considers himself having a bad year last year, and he still hit like what 280 with like 17 home runs.
Yeah, and he finished top 5 in most offensive categories, or top 10 in most offensive categories, which for some players will never even reach the top 5 at the beginning of the season.
Exactly. So I don't know what we're talking about here. He's goated, right? I think if he makes I think the problem is he doesn't make playoffs, and that's on the Angels. Because how in God's name do you evaluate this roster and evaluate this starting rotation? I think, hey, maybe we should have put in a bid for Trevor Bauer. You know, that guy who says he'll pitch every 4 days.
At least put in a freaking bid.
They weren't even a finalist, bro. Like in the video, their jersey didn't even pop up.
The
Blue Jays popped up.
And freaking Dodgers. The Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays, bro.
After they signed Springer too.
Like the wrong LA team signed Bauer. Let's be honest here. The Angels should have been all in. I don't know. Apparently, they want stars, but they don't want the right stars. They don't need the stars they need. They need pitching. They don't have pitching. We can argue Bundy he's like their only pitcher.
You can't like a Bundy is that?
They got Alex Cobb, but he's, let's be honest, well beyond his prime.
The guy that you throw out there just to get innings, and he's old. He's a big hack.
Like I don't know what we're doing here. They had a chance to probably go out and get a James Paxton. They didn't even consider him. They didn't go after Twan Walker, who they could really use. There's plenty of pitchers they could have looked at to improve this rotation.
They can pay for them. They can pay for Walker. Yeah. They can pay for Paxton, and they can get all these guys and at least have experienced pitchers on the roster instead of your Instead of you're throwing your prospects out there left for dead with no veteran presence.
It's not even prospects though. It's like guys who are like no other team would really. There'd be like 5s on every other team. Like if that, there'd be 6s on any other team.
6s, and then they're like the opener or that guy.
And like maybe Bundy probably gets like a 3rd. Like he'd probably be 3rd in some rotations. But
now he's their ace, with Andrew Heaney.
Heaney should not be your ace, by the way. They kind of have started the 1 or 2 area. He's not very good. Let's be honest.
That guy should be going out there every 5th day.
Yeah. He's definitely your 4 or 5 guy. Not your 1 or 2.
Kid you not? Every team on the Blue Jays, he's a 4. On the Marlins, he's a 4. I'm putting Alcantara. I'm putting Lopez, I'm putting Sixto, and I'm even putting a lefty, Alex Mateo, who made his debut against the Mets last year, ahead of him.
Yeah.
Tyler something. I don't know his name. He's a Foundation supporter. I'm sorry. But you did good against the Mets. I love you. So it's one of those things where the Angels invested in Trout, Rendon, have all these outfielding prospects, maybe go trade for a good pitcher. They could have done exactly what the Padres did and gotten Darvish and then signed freaking Bauer. They could have. They really
could have. Instead, they're content with this mediocrity of trying to bang their heads against the wall and hope they can finally get through. They're not, right? Even though the Astros are not going to be very good, they still have the Athletics who themselves have taken a considerable step back, but they're still going to be better than the Angels are. So, if you're the Angels, what are you doing? This is your perfect opportunity to finally break open this division and make the playoffs. And the wrong LA team got Bauer, is my opinion. I think congrats to the Dodgers, but, the fact that LA didn't even put in a bid is beyond me.
I'm sorry, Mike Trout, that you are stuck in LA.
Yeah.
I know you want to be an Angel for life. I know that's kind of your thing, but you are the GOAT, but the GOAT, it needs at least more than one playoff appearance, Yeah,
he needs to win a playoff appearance too.
Yes.
He didn't even win. He showed up and lost because his team is trash.
Yeah, and it was at the younger part of his career where he was he can be a future star kind of thing, and he is a star, and he's going to continue to tear the cover off the baseball for some time. I would say till his low 40s, he's going to be hitting the cover off the baseball. So, sorry, LA, but you really screwed up this offseason, and Trout's the GOAT, but Tatis is the face of baseball right now.
Yeah.
So I think the Padres win the division by 2 games. That's my take. Is that a hot or stupid take, Murph?
That's a hot take.
That's a hot take?
The Dodgers just signed the Cy Young winner. Their rotation is just as deep.
You gotta hope he comes out there and shoves.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'll give you this. All right, I'll say that in terms of like rotation.
Said two. I said 2 games.
Oh, that's fair too, I guess. But like
2 games.
I still give the Dodgers the edge because they still have Mookie Betts, and I think Belly had a really bad year last year.
If Belly plays up to his,
if he plays like he should be playing,
yeah,
I think it's the Dodgers division.
Yes.
And if everyone else performs, which I think they should, and hopefully they actually use Gavin Lux, who's a stud. Listen, if they don't want him, I'll take him.
We'll take
him. Send him our way. You don't want him, we'll take him.
Lefty bat. We need a lefty bat. Come this way.
We'll take him. Come this way.
And Angels, maybe go trade for Gavin Lux. Actually, no.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Get a pitcher.
Get a pitcher.
Idiot.
Go get May. Go get Dustin May.
Yeah, go do something.
Do something.
You don't even need Brandon Marsh, your lefty outfielder. You have freaking Joe
Adell.
You have Jared Walsh. You have freaking Mike Trout. You have Rendon. Go get a pitcher.
You
don't even need a bullpen. Go get a pitcher. You need
you need a bullpen. Let's not get crazy.
Bundy could be a filthy closer.
No, they need to start. He's like their only good starter.
Well, Murph, Tatis, star of baseball, face of baseball.
Yeah, gonna make playoffs.
Gotta make what?
He's gonna make playoffs.
He's gonna make playoffs. I was like, playoffs. He's gonna make playoffs.
Probably 100 win team.
100 win.
I think Dodgers and Padres both win 100 games.
I think Tatis finishes in the top 5 for MVP this year in a full 162.
Yeah.
I think he slugs 30 home runs. I think he bats 290, 280, 290.
Yeah, I've seen
ridiculous
285.
285. I think he has like 110 RBIs.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, where's he bat again? He doesn't bat first.
2 or 3.
I think he bats 3.
Because it was Grisham, Cronenworth, I think, Tatis, Machado, Hosmer.
Yeah.
But now there's all these other guys in play, so now it's like.
Yeah, I'm confused. I think maybe that Kim, the new signing Kim, he might lead off because I hear, he's batting second. That makes sense, right? Yeah. Or he's playing second. Maybe him, then Grisham, then Tatis, then Machado, then Hosmer, Nola, then Cronenworth. I don't know. They'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Either way, Tatis is his face of baseball. He's going to be a star for years to come. The Padres will be a team to be reckoned with for the years to come. They had the best offseason by far. Sorry, Mets. Sorry, Blue Jays. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, not sorry. I mean,
sorry.
You didn't make these money moves like the Padres did. These are shmoney moves.
Yes. And they really pulled out their wallet and said, here, take money. We're getting everyone to
take our money. Take it.
Take it. Murph, you're a happy Padres fan.
I am.
I don't got the hat on, happy Padres supporter. I support the Padres. That's probably my favorite NL team, I will have to say.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like the Padres? They sucked for so long, and finally.
Mets fans, the haters, the Dodgers fans, haters.
They're all
haters.
On that note, keep hating. Padres are going to the World Series this year.
Yeah.
Thank you, Murph, for joining me on this episode of the Mic'd Up Savages. Everyone have a good day. Later.